So what can I say to you? But I'm off that, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth. I was always holding you down. You down. Baby. Ain't what it seems for this girl. What is love? Love, what is love? You believe in it for two.
Yo, what it do, man? This is your boy, North End Floyd, man. This is the Kickback Podcast. This is EP 198, man. And I got Sharon Marie here. I said the whole name like everybody else.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I've been doing this show for like 5-6 years. And she is the first person that I've had on that does, saying training, like physical fitness, eating healthy and stuff like that. So this right here is gonna be a learning show for me and hopefully for you. So if you're trying to get in shape, if you're trying to eat right, eat healthy, get right mentally as well as physically, this is the show for you. And you could be able to tap in with her after the show and you can make stuff happen. This might be the show. This might be the show to finally say, man, I'm finna start working out. I'm finna start getting my body right. So, you know what I'm saying? Sharon, hey, let the people know where you from. What's good?
I am I was originally born in Compton, California,
What?
but Texas raised. I've been in Beaumont since I was about 5 or 6 years old.
Okay, so your family from Cali. Y'all look like y'all from Cali, though.
Well, no, my daddy is originally from Beaumont, but my parents met in California, so that's where I was born.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Mhm.
Damn, I never knew that, for sure.
Compton, yeah.
So, so we're talking about like as far as, training and physical fitness. What exactly do you do?
I do it all.
Okay.
I am a certified personal trainer.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, I am also a holistic nutritionist. So I do anything from personal training to meal preps to detox juices. I see moss and consultations. I do it all.
Yeah. The sea moss? I always hear about sea moss. Is that really legit like that?
Yes. Yes.
Sea
Sea
moss.
moss has 92 of the 102 minerals that our bodies need. So in a tablespoon or two daily, you're getting everything that you need
From sea moss.
from sea moss.
Man, maybe I need to get sea moss. I guess the older you get, the more that sea moss comes in handy.
Yeah.
Do you sell sea moss?
I do.
For real?
Yes. And I make it. Yep.
All flavors.
So I make, I have a mango turmeric.
That sounds good.
I have a mixed berry. I have a lemon ginger. And then I have a kiwi strawberry lime.
Which one be popping off the most?
The mango turmeric is the most popular.
Yeah, that mango sound good.
That's
So-
my favorite too.
So it's just a scoop a day.
A tablespoon or two a day.
Okay. Can you overdo it?
I would not recommend to overdo it because you don't want to intake too much.
Okay.
Mhm.
I seen you as far as like with some juice too.
Yes, I have a detox juicing system. So it's a 72-hour detox and juicing system. And the reason it's 72 hours or 3 days because it takes 72 hours for our bodies to regenerate the cells.
Okay.
It takes 72 hours to flush out the waste in the colon. It takes 72 hours to get the free radicals out of the blood.
Mm.
Of course, you can do it longer than that, but that's the purpose of the 3-day detox.
That make you use the restroom a lot?
It does, but it's gentle on your stomach, so it's not gonna, give you any stomach pain
Yeah.
or anything like that. It's just gonna help you push everything out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you take that. So you need to just take that like once for those 72 hours, or that's something you need to take weekly,
I would recommend monthly.
monthly?
Yep, and the reason monthly, just think of like all the crap we have put in our body over the
Man,
years that
dang.
has tore up, our inside.
Man.
So it's gonna take more than one round to heal our bodies from the inside out. So yes, definitely. And then once you do that, you don't want to revert back to putting all that trash in your body because you're not repairing. You're repairing, then destroying, repairing and destroying. You want to continue to repair.
Yeah, that makes sense. As far as because you know what, when I think about it now, like when you're working out and stuff, and as far as you're gonna eat healthy when you work out, but
Right.
something like that can really help too, as far as like pushing out. You know what I'm saying, what you need to push out. So
Yes, you can lose weight. I know when I do mine, I can like I may go 5 days now, so I can lose like 10 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, so depending on the individual, I seen it from 5 to maybe 15 pounds. But of course, we all are built
Yeah.
different, based on our genetics. But you would definitely lose some
Wow,
weight.
I didn't know that.
And it's really like you're losing waste. Like I
Yeah.
say weight, but it's the waste, like the pounds of waste that you're carrying around inside your intestines that you're not aware of.
Yeah.
So
I see people all the time, they work out and then I see them like go eat something that's like, I'm like, I don't know if you're supposed to be eating that if you work.
you defeated
Like,
the purpose.
yeah, for sure. And drinking. Like, how bad is drinking when you work out?
Well, drinking slows down your metabolism, for one.
Okay.
Drinking alcohol destroys your liver.
Man,
So
damn. Yeah,
I would just recommend if you're going to do it, do it occasionally.
yeah. Okay. A little modest drink or something like that.
Every here and there,
Little
because
brunch
you don't
drink.
want to destroy your organs.
Yeah,
Like
man.
drinking every day, all day long. It's not good.
Yeah, we was just talking about that, man.
Mhm.
Damn, I think I'm finna. I've been saying I was gonna stop drinking. Like, I think I'm finna. I want to stop drinking and drink more water, which is what I got right here and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Hey, but what inspired you to start the journey?
So I started back in about 2012,
Okay.
I believe. And I was heavy. Every day, just looking at myself, I did not like what I was looking at in the mirror.
Mm.
So I knew that it was a time to change. I've told this story over and over again,
Mm-hmm.
but I went down to pray.
Okay.
I went down to pray and asked God to show me what to do and how to do it. Tell him like, look, I don't like how I feel. I don't like, how I look. I just, I need you to help me, because at the time I really didn't have any, real knowledge on it.
Mm-hmm.
But from that point forward, I started off walking, but I continued to research and educate myself. And the more I learned, the more I applied. And here I am now, we're in 2025, it's 13 years later,
Yeah.
still maintaining it. And I've had 2 other children since then. So I
Man,
have 3 kids.
your videos, like, you was on a trampoline.
Yes.
And I was like, damn, like, people tapping out, like, doing something like that in like 20 seconds. You was like,
Yes, that trampoline is so beneficial. It drains your lymph nodes.
really?
So yes, when you're
Damn.
running on the trampoline like that, or if you jump up really, really high, it's like you're opening it up, and then when you land, it's closing. So you're also, draining all of that fluid and stuff. You do it maybe 10, 15 minutes, 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's a natural way to drain them.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know, like, as far as, like, when you decide to work out, it's a lot of science into it, like you said, like lymph nodes, draining your lymph nodes and doing all that. Like how do people get that education, or is that just something you had to learn while you went through all that?
It's something that I learned, and I'm still learning. I still do not know everything, so I'm still learning. And as I learn, I apply it to myself, and then I go out and I educate everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that, and I talked earlier. You be having the boy Mikey on there. You said it's been a while since he been on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Mikey?
Yeah,
That's my boy,
I see
yeah.
Mikey. He be at the trails now. That little hiking bike or something he be doing over there.
Okay.
Yeah. See, when I was doing my physical fitness thing, like I seen what you was doing, and I was like, nah, y'all ain't finna have me passing out. Y'all ain't finna have me throwing up. And it seemed like once you get in there, it's like it's no in between. It's like 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Dang, y'all don't take it easy on nobody when they come in there.
Well, see, I guess you're talking about like the CrossFit videos. 'Cause
Yes.
For like for 2 years, I was doing CrossFit. But look, the first time I did it, when I was done, I just laid out on the floor because
Yeah.
it was that, you know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
that extreme. But of course, there's modifications for any, workout
Yeah.
that you do. But CrossFit was, that was a challenge for me starting out.
Man,
But
I
I
used-
did it consistently for like 2 years.
I used to drive down MLK, and I used to see people like jogging or
Mhm.
whatever. I don't know what CrossFit place this was, but I seen them jogging down MLK and running back to some. I think it's by MLK.
Yeah.
and-
That's not the one. I was going to Master of Fitness, MOF. Yeah, Ernest and Thad. They are
Okay.
there's some good people, some legit people. So if you want to get into CrossFit,
Master of Fitness.
Master of Fitness. Yeah.
Where is this located?
Dog it. Like
Is it
off
in
the
Beaumont?
it's in Beaumont. It's on the off the west end of College Street. I cannot think of the name.
It's not behind McDonald's, huh?
It's like what is that top is that like the Top Golf place right
Yeah,
there on
I know.
College?
Yeah.
Like the street right in front of it.
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah,
sits
yeah, yeah.
back there, but I can't remember.
I
the
know what
name
you're
of the
talking
street.
about. Yeah, it's on the same street like where the Jack in the Box is.
No.
Okay.
It's before you get to the Jack in the Box.
Okay, all
It's
right.
a little side street, but it's a
Oh.
sign. They have their signs out there now to where you can see it on the pass.
I think I know what you're talking about
Mhm.
now for sure. Master of Fitness for sure. If y'all trying to get into CrossFit, there you go. I also I will advise you to stretch and do all that.
Oh
before you-
yes, stretching and mobility most definitely is important. Yep.
So you say you got into, you know what I'm saying, it inspired you to like, you know, get into shape when you kind of looked in the mirror. That's what really kind of
Yeah.
made it or
That's what triggered it. It's like I have to do something, to make a change. And then as I started making the changes and start losing the weight, I grew a love and a passion for it. And it's like, okay, me, I'm all for women. I was like, there's so many other women, out here in the community that I can help. So that's when once I start, after I lost the weight, that's when I start doing like my boot camps and stuff. And
I've been seeing that.
Helped so many people. Even have some people that I've trained now. They're training people too. So it's
like that tree branch.
Sowing seeds. That's the thing,
Now we talked about Mike Key, like, as far as like a male and female thing, are some men reluctant to be like, man, I don't want a female training me? Like, do you have some guys like that, or guys are nervous that you're gonna like?
I don't train men. See, me and Mikey, we worked out together.
Oh,
so so I wasn't training him. He wasn't training me. It was like we were working out
oh,
together
okay,
at the gym. Yeah,
I got you. Okay, so you strictly just train women?
Yes.
Okay, what if a guy want to get trained? You got to.
I can refer him to somebody.
Okay, all right, that's what. Yeah, because I see your boot camps and stuff like that, and it'd be like a lot of women, and I was like, dang, I don't got no. What's up with the guys? The guys scared to get in shape. Guys, like, I'll go to the gym by myself and just.
Yeah, and some may have that ego. I don't know, but I stick with women. But like I said, I have I know people that could train men.
So what keeps you motivated though? Because a lot of people start working out, and you see them on Facebook, and they post their picture in the gym, and then like a month later, it's like, boom, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So what keeps you motivated? Because I see a lot of people like, they generally kind of just fade away.
I do it because I want to live a long, healthy life. I have 3 children. I have a granddaughter, and I take care of myself because I want to be here to see that, the generations to come.
Yeah, for sure. That should motivate anybody to live long enough so they can see their kids grow, for sure. And like I said, what I'm saying, as far as looking in the mirror, like I said, I was working out for a minute, and then I just kind of fell off, and I was like, dang, like I seen where I was when I was training and doing all this, and to now, like, just fell off or whatever. And I'm like, damn, man, I need to go back to that or whatever. So, if somebody's starting, how do you think somebody should start as far as training, as far as like to get in shape? Because some people just go to the gym and they just go hard.
You don't have to do that. You just have to remain consistent. And if consistent means starting off just walking 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, you start there, and then you build up on top of that. Because, of course, you don't want to just do strictly cardio, because when you're doing strictly cardio, you're not burning any muscle. You're not building any muscle or burning any fat. It's pretty much burning calories. But that's a good way to start. And then from there, gradually start getting you a strength training routine.
Okay.
3 times out the week. But it does not have to be crazy. It does not have to be, over the top. You just have to be consistent with something. You have to be consistent with some type of exercise, and you have to be consistent with your eating. And you don't have to like go cold turkey and just cut everything out. Just gradually start, taking little by little. Oh, that's what I did.
Hmm.
I'm here now because of, over a decade of building up to this point and
Got you.
educating myself. So baby
Okay.
steps.
So you suggest like somebody working out like maybe like 3 times a week?
That'll maintain. If
That.
you want to maintain, that'll maintain 3 times a week. But if you're trying to lose weight, you
Hmm.
want to do anywhere from 4 to 6 times a week,
Okay, for sure.
with 3 of those days being strength training.
Strength training, and then the other
The
day
rest
being
can be like cardio.
okay. All right, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Because I see, like you said, like you could start off just walking, and I see a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people, and that's all they do is walking.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, maybe, like, so they need to throw in like maybe some strength training and
Some,
also
yep, like some resistant band. And it doesn't have to be heavyweight. Resistant bands, some light dumbbells.
okay,
Yes, but you definitely want to throw that in because you want to build muscle. You
yeah,
want to burn fat. You don't want to just burn the calories.
okay,
You want to be able to be strong, have a strong core because the core is the foundation of the body. You want to be strong to prevent injury.
okay. Oh,
Hmm.
shout out! You got one of your classmates just shouted you out. Damn, that's
Who
a
is that?
that's my brother, man. He said, hey, that's my classmate. Then he ain't never
That's
come.
Fred.
Yeah,
Hey, Fred.
he ain't never commented on the show.
That's
This
my boy.
the first time he commented on the show. That's what's up. Appreciate you, first time commenter. Uh, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Fred, that was Fred. You know what I'm saying, classmate. I didn't know y'all went to school
We
together.
went to, was it Eagle Charter, I think?
Hey, Fred went to Eagle Charter.
Was it Eagle Charter? Is he still watching? Was it Eagle Charter, Fred?
I don't
I want to
know.
say it was.
I don't know.
Because I went to Ozan, and then after Ozan, I think it was Eagle Charter.
Okay.
That or Richard Milburn.
That's the bad people school, huh?
Hey, listen. Yes. So, I was skipping and not doing what I was supposed to do, so I got held back, but
Okay.
it's okay.
You
I
know
still
what? We
graduated.
always wilding out a little bit back in the day. So for sure, you know what I'm saying. Fred say, yeah. Fred say number one show. He didn't pay attention, but I think it was Eagle Charter. I
You
think
think
Fred,
it was?
yeah. I
It
think
was
I,
either that or Milburn. I can't remember. It
okay.
may have been both.
Yeah, I don't know if he went to Milburn. I don't know. I know he went to Eagle Charter
So
though
then
for
it's
sure.
probably.
Fred was bad though, for real though. Yeah. Oh, okay. He said, yeah. Dang, he put your business out there. He said, yeah, you got kicked out of Ozan and you went to Eagle Charter.
That's what I said, but okay.
Okay, for
What
sure.
did you do?
Yeah, he
Tell him my
probably didn't even
business.
go. What's your training style and how has it transitioned from when you started to now? Like,
So I still train, but it's like not, at least I don't feel like it's as extreme, as it is, as it was in the past. I'm training smarter now. I'm aging.
for sure.
I'm
We getting up there a
about
little
to be
bit.
40 in February, so I train smarter. So it's pretty much a combination of mobility, stretching, some cardio, and strength training, and then I just strategically, target different body parts throughout the week. So I probably do like 4 or 5 times a
So,
week.
what about, what about as far as listening to your body? Like, do you believe in that? Because I remember sometimes I go and I'm like, man, it feels like I should be like working on my legs today. Even though I didn't work on legs, like maybe like the other day, I need to work on it again or something like, or do you need to have like a strict program?
Doesn't have to be strict. It just has to be strategic. Of course, you
Okay,
don't want to train legs every day. You know,
for sure.
you want to do something like split training. Say one day you train your upper body. So say, okay, Monday I'm going to train my lower body, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that's leg day. Tuesday, okay, I'm just going to do some cardio. Whether it's walking, jogging, 30 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, okay, I'm gonna do upper body. You okay? So
Okay.
do my upper body. Thursday, okay, I'm gonna do some more cardio. Of choice. I jump on the trampoline, something like that. Friday, I can go full body.
Mm-hmm.
I do upper body combined with lower body. There you go. And you see how you have the spaces in between to allow your body
Yeah.
parts to rest. You want to make sure you're resting in between because you're injuring yourself by, it's called repetitive movement. If you do the same movements over and over again,
Yeah.
too much for too long,
Yep.
you can possibly injure yourself.
I remember like sometimes I remember going to like because I used to work at the wellness center and it was like this one machine that I loved and
Yeah.
And I would hit it every time, like every day I go there, and I was like, man, I need to chill out. But it
Hmm.
felt like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt the blood pumping and everything. It just felt good after
Yeah,
I did it. And like you said, I think it was just too repetitive as far as me doing that
you don't
and
want to
stuff like that.
overtrain.
But you said like as far as 4 to 6 times a day. So
4 to 6 times a week.
a day, yeah, a week.
Hmm.
So how long should they do it? Like, what's the minimum? Like 15 minutes? I've been seeing some stuff like at least it'd be like if you just work out just 15 minutes or 20 minutes, is that right?
I would recommend me long as long as I've been doing it, I would say 45 minutes to an hour to get a proper workout because of course you want to warm up, you want to stretch, you want to do your mobility, when you do everything to get your hips loose and your muscles warmed up to prevent injury. So, that's going to take 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you want to train in between that can take anywhere from another 15 to 20 minutes. And of course you have to cool down, you have to stretch again, that's like another 10 minutes. So I would say the minimum, doing it properly, probably 40, 45 minutes.
Hold on. So you say before you work out you stretch, and
Yes.
then if after the end you stretch too?
Yeah, so it's two different types of stretching. So in the beginning, you can do something that's called mobility, where you're like active stretching, like whether if it's body weight squats or something like that to open
Mm.
up the hips, even
Hmm.
like push ups and stuff, body weight stuff. You want to do that to get the blood to flowing. So, yes, that's that type of stretching. Then when you're done at the end, it's called static stretching, where you're holding your muscles for so many seconds to, elongate the
Oh.
muscles and make sure that they go back to optimal position. So both are very important. You need to do both, but one is more so for warming up to prevent injury, and
Hmm.
then the other one is more so of, getting a stretch to where you prevent injury as well.
Man, I didn't even know that you as far as stretching at the end of the workout. Dang, man. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I see so many people in the gym when they leave, they just get off a machine and leave. They don't even do that. So, um, I see some people talk about as far as like getting getting a trainer. How important is a trainer though?
If you don't have any knowledge on working out, if you don't know where to start, it is very important to get a trainer because we can, guide you, show you what to do, how to do it, put you a customized program together, But my goal is to get you to the point where
Hmm.
you don't need me anymore. It's
Okay.
kind of like we build that foundation together and then I can set you free to where you can, do it on your own.
Okay, that's hey, that's real because you think like some people want to be like some trainers. You would think they'd be like, man, I want to train them forever, because that keeps them like,
Yeah.
it's a job and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So no,
But
your idea is to push them out into that world to where.
but some people they can't do that. So that's why they hold on to the trainer for forever. And you know what? That's okay too.
Okay.
So that's okay too.
Okay. So I mean, are you still? I mean, you still train, right?
Yes.
So people watching this right now, they be like, man, I need a trainer. How can like are you available like how often are you available to people if they want to hit you up?
I have an early morning class, 5 a.m.
Oh, okay.
Um um time is getting ready to change. I normally would have like an evening class, but a lot of my stuff is like outdoors. So we probably won't pick back up into spring for the evening. So right now it's a morning
Okay.
class.
Okay.
Yep.
Morning class, y'all. If y'all want to tap in, if y'all want to work out more, sometimes the morning workouts be like, the morning workouts very important. Get your
It's
day.
the best.
Yeah.
Yep. Boost
Get,
your metabolism, get your metabolism going,
yeah.
give you the energy that you need for the day.
Yep.
Like that's the best time if you ask me in the morning. Get it out the way before your day
For
starts.
sure. So y'all people waking up angry and mad and stuff like that, that's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to start working out so y'all can release that stress and you know what I'm saying, get your day going. I seen a video
Uh-huh.
and you was talking about how you grocery shop
Mm-hmm.
and you was talking about the details of how they specifically place things in certain areas around,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, the grocery store. But you called it a different kind of shop. You said you was like, what was it? You said it was like something shop, hope shopping, or I forgot. It's on your. You tagged it on your page, and you was talking about how you was grocery shopping, but you called it like a different kind of grocery shopping or whatever. But I mean, you was talking about how they place like the healthy
Yeah,
stuff on the
outside.
outside.
That's true.
That's
So
so.
just think about it. So when you first walk in the grocery store, you see your produce,
Yeah,
all your fresh fruits, all your
yeah. Like
fresh
HEB,
vegetables.
you walk
Yep,
in. Yeah,
your nuts and all of that, right?
yeah,
And
for
then you
sure.
pass, then you have your seafood section, all
Yeah,
your fresh.
there we go.
Then you have the meat department, all your fresh meat and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Going around, right? Then you look in the inside. What do we have? Our processed sugars, our processed snacks, or processed juices.
Okay.
So it has a shelf life, right?
Yeah.
So if it has a shelf life, that means okay, something was put inside of there for it to stay on the shelf. Something that's not natural to put in your body. Like the juices that I make, it has no preservatives. So within 5 days, you have to drink it or it will spoil.
Okay. Yeah.
Versus, like I said, the juices on the shelf, something's put in there, all the extra sugar, citric acid, all of that.
Yeah. So that's
Chips,
ooh.
candy.
Yeah. That's a bad habit for me, chips. I'm not gonna lie. Like I know, man, sometimes like for breakfast at work, man, that's my breakfast is chips. Like I'll be hungry, but like I gotta eat something. I'm like, let me go get some chips or whatever.
Soda.
Oh.
It's all right there. And then when you get to the very end, you have your frozen goods and frozen vegetables and fruits. They're better than the canned goods. So if you can't do fresh, I always recommend, of course, you do the frozen
Mhm.
fruits or vegetables. Then you have, your dairy with your milk and your eggs and stuff like
Yeah.
it's all on the outside. So that's why I say you want to mainly try to stay, on the outside. Of course, you may want to get your rice and
Mhm.
certain stuff like that. And then they're healthier snack options if you're going to shop in the middle of the aisle. Just look for healthier options. You just want to try your hardest to stay away from the processed sugar, the
Yeah.
white sugar, because that is what is killing us. The
For
sugar.
sure. See, Raquela, she said, that sweet tea and that lemonade, you gonna have to cut that out or leave that alone. But you're right because every store I think of, from HEB to Kroger's to Market Basket, when you walk in, bang, there go your vegetables, there go your fruits, and then
Uh-huh.
your meat is always in the back or on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, it's on that back aisle,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything else is like. You know what I'm saying? And it's all designed like that. Every store that I'm thinking about right now is all
Mm-hmm.
designed like that. That's
So
crazy.
stay on the outside.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause you're gonna have to cook your food, but hey,
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what you're getting.
Shout out to you know what I'm saying, Delia, you know what I'm saying? She got me into like growing, you know what I'm saying, got me into like gardening and stuff like that. And so I remember when I ate my first like pepper
Mm-hmm.
that I grew, man, that pepper tasted so different from the one I got from the store. And I talked to her and she was like, yeah, because they not putting all that stuff in it. And I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? You taste the difference from like what you can grow and then what you eat. And it's I'm still getting used to it because I got some banana peppers and I just ate them and that's
Mm-hmm.
like it don't taste nothing like the banana peppers I got from the store.
And you have to think like they're transporting it. So the longer it
Yeah.
takes to get here, as it's coming from wherever it's coming from, and they have to transport it to a certain location. As it's sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
weeks, months, however long, it's losing its nutritional value. Versus if you are gardening, you have your own, fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
You're tasting, it at its freshest.
Mm-hmm.
Where it has its highest nutritional value.
Yeah. I went to HEB and I was going to get some shrimp. I always kill people about foreign raised catfish, but I went there. I got some shrimp, and I was just looking at the shrimp, and they tell you where the shrimp is from. They got that little like it'd be like from Indonesia and
Uh-huh.
from Ecuador, and then they got
Right.
Gulf Coast. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like, I'm with my wife. I'm like, she was like, you go get some shrimp. I was like, yeah, but I say they don't got no Gulf Coast shrimp. They didn't have none, and I was like. I say I'm just gonna go to whatchamacallit. I'm gonna go to the Asian meat market, cause the fish market, cause they go get theirs or whatever,
Right.
and they be having a head on it and everything and stuff like that. And she's like, "Why you don't want to get it from there?" I say, "It's from Indonesia."
Mm.
I say, "You know how far Indonesia is?" Like, I was like, "Nah, I'm cool with that. It's frozen," and I was like, "Nah, whatever." She's like, "Okay, if you want to make another stop or whatever," I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make another stop," but. Yeah, I mean, like you said, it comes from sometimes it comes from another country, and to ship it
Mm-hmm.
from another country, you know, like they got to do something to keep it fresh.
Mm-hmm. I know you can smell the iodine in it. Like what? Like they have to put that in. Oh my God, it smells so bad.
Like Pimp C said, I ate so much shrimp, I get iodine
Oh
poisoning.
my God, it smells terrible. But the best option, of course, you said you tell people to stay away from the farm raised. You want to the wild caught. You want to stick there. That's the best type of seafood that you can have is the wild caught seafood.
Okay. My wife says that one. Okay. Raquela said she lost 3 pounds though. She say what you put in your body truly matters for sure.
Hmm.
What do you think about what do you think about supplements? Are they necessary or is it just like hype?
I don't think it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're okay to have. Just from getting my holistic nutrition certification, like it is not necessary. If
Okay.
you're eating, if you have a well planned out meal plan and you're making sure that you're getting all the proper, nutrition from your meats and your carbs and your vegetables and fruits, a well balanced diet, like you would be okay.
Yeah.
Versus, well, I would say like the sea moss though, I take that to get, my
Mm-hmm.
supplementation
Yeah.
versus the vitamins on the shelf. So that I would recommend doing the sea moss gel. Um, I stopped drinking protein powder because I was studying
Okay.
and I came across that it ruins your kidneys.
Mm. Okay.
So,
I know a lot of people that protein powder, protein shakes and all that, that'd be the main thing they be into.
yep, I
Gotta
used
take
to
my
love
protein
it,
shake.
love it, love it. And I started doing my research. Too much of it, it'll destroy your kidneys.
Dang.
So now when I make my protein shakes, I'm getting it from, natural sources like the fruits or the peanut butter or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do the BCAAs. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you don't do the peanut butter?
I do peanut butter.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
for
where I
sure.
get my protein from.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm saying
What?
I don't do the protein powder or the BCAAs. I used to do branch chain amino acids. So I don't do
Okay.
it anymore.
Yeah, when I used to get my protein shakes and stuff like that, that's the main thing I used to get bananas and peanut butter
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So, okay, yeah, Raquela, she came a little late. But we already answered this, but we go. She
Okay.
say, how long should you take sea moss?
Oh, you can take it every day for the rest of your life. Just take a tablespoon or two every day.
Yeah, just a tablespoon or
Mm-hmm.
two every day. That's all you need. Somebody say, I mean, I heard one time somebody was like, you take it in the morning and it kind of like it gets you like energy to,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So
And that's when I take mine first thing in the morning on an empty stomach.
on an empty stomach next week,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I might have to get some of them stuff because when I wake up in the morning, I'll be hungry. So, so that might be the route to go instead of getting some chips. Just give me some sea moss. However, but yeah, I gotta stop. That's the first thing I do in the morning too is go get some chips. Or well, I gotta cut that short.
You should be breaking your fast with fruit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. For sure.
That's the first thing,
Okay. Okay.
Fruit is the first thing you should break your fast with.
Okay. For
Gonna
sure.
jumpstart your digestive system.
All right. That's a good point too.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of fruit you recommend?
Something that's high in water content, so it would be like your watermelon, your cantaloupe, your honeydew melon, strawberries, and like your blackberries.
Okay, I like
Berries,
blackberries.
they are good. They are high in antioxidants.
Pineapples.
So pineapples,
Okay. They be
oranges.
sometimes they sell those pineapples in a can. You go to the little when you go down those middle aisles that you should avoid.
Full
They
of
got-
sugar.
Yeah.
That's why they're so sweet. They're
Yeah.
and it's served that
Yeah, the serve. Just like the pears. They got pears like that too.
Mm-hmm.
The
Get your fruit and cut it up yourself.
I gotta stop
Yeah.
being lazy.
Check-
Y'all gotta
look,
stop being lazy too.
Check the sales papers and see what's on sale, budgets, okay?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Trina say she say your sea moss is so good.
Oh, she loves
Dang,
it.
Trina
Yeah, she's
Man.
faithfully getting hers every month.
that's the celebrity therapist right there,
I
man.
love Trina. Hey, Trina girl.
Oh, she's part of the training class and all that.
She was doing it at one point. Yeah, she was doing my Saturday mornings and my 5 a.m. At one point, she
Okay.
was.
She said, "What about the pineapples in a jar?"
Who, Trina?
Yeah, that's
No,
what
ma'am.
she said. No, yeah, you know
You
better.
need to get the fresh one and cut it up.
Get you a fresh pineapple and cut it up. And
Mhm.
you into gardening now? Get you a little. Well, it take 3 years.
It take a while. I was about to say.
It take a while to grow a pineapple, and it just grows one too. Like I was
Yeah.
like, damn, it take like 3 years to grow it, and then it only produces one. I was like, god damn,
Mhm.
So, but yeah, get you a pineapple and get you a strong knife. Seem like those pineapples
Mhm.
be tough to cut.
They are.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Raquela says she needs to get it. Well, hit up Raquela. She tagged all in the videos and stuff like that. I'll after the show. You know what I'm saying? We'll post the link again, and like I said, she's tagged on here, so just hit her inbox. Is it okay for people to hit your
Oh yes,
inbox?
most
Or
definitely.
okay, for
Mhm.
sure. So that's the best way to get with you.
Yes, inbox
Okay,
me.
okay, inbox
Mhm.
her. That's the best way to get with her, and you know what I'm saying. She local, so you know what I'm saying. That's a good thing too. And I think she already said that. She said her sea moss good too. You said her sea moss was good already, Trina. That sea moss must really be good because she repeating the
Love it. People love it.
yeah, the mango. So how is it sold? What? How big is it?
16 ounces.
16. How long?
Mhm.
How long that usually lasts? If you know,
30 days.
30 days, 16
Mhm.
ounces for sure. In those
Mhm.
30 days, can you be able to tell? Like you think people can tell a difference?
Within the so I would say within the first week, 7 days. So I've had clients that have had struggle with like PCOS, like irregular cycles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they start taking my CMOS, and within the first week I've received several messages like, wow, my cycle started. So we're talking women who haven't had cycle in months or years, so it it works.
Okay, for sure.
Yep.
Man, hey man, y'all need to get y'all some of that sea moss and get the mango. She said the mango the one that's really be cracking and stuff.
Hmm.
So
If you like mango.
um
But
what what do you
Trina
think?
likes the lemon ginger.
Oh, Trina on the lemon ginger.
Hmm. So it really depends on, I guess, whatever fruit you like the best. See, I love
lemon
mango.
ginger.
Lemon ginger, agave. So it has a little a little sweetness to it.
Okay.
Lemon ginger and agave.
That do sound good though.
Hmm.
Okay. What do you think about cheat meals? You believe in that?
Yeah, it's okay.
It,
Not every day. I would say one, and then when I say cheat day, I have to specify this. It does not mean that you cheat
oh,
all
yeah.
day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
People.
you one meal, and then I would recommend if you do that, make sure it's on a day that you work out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Is it so once a week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. I thought you were gonna say maybe like once a month or something.
Mm-mm. Once a week is okay to
Uh,
treat yourself.
okay.
Yeah,
Do you do cheat meals?
I do
You do?
and do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Hey, Raquela, you can't do no. Raquela was eating some barbecue and some. I seen that she did. She was doing somebody's barbecue. She was doing like a food tasting or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, well, barbecue. I I don't know. I mean, is barbecue a good cheat meal? I
Well,
mean,
barbecue. But if you're doing like barbecue chicken, like that's really, it's healthy for you. It's not really bad.
okay.
It's when you get into like the ribs and stuff, the fatty.
Oh
No.
man, yeah.
Yeah.
And the barbecue sauce, you need to just go naked. Cause some people be throwing tons of barbecue sauce on there. So
Full of sugar. I find some sugar-free barbecue sauce.
I don't know if I ever seen some sugar free.
I don't know.
I think that's the main ingredients in barbecue sauce. To be honest
Uh,
with you, is sugar, mustard, and
mhm.
some other stuff. I don't know. I have to research it. She said smothered. She said smoked chicken, baked beans, and potato salad. That does sound good for sure.
Mhm.
That's okay. All right. So how do you feel? I mean, as far as social media, you think that changed the game as far as fitness go? Because you've been doing it for 12 years before, kind of like social media, kind of
Mhm.
the TikTok and the IG and
Right.
has that really changed the game? And because it seems like they got a lot of people that's doing it just for like they in the gym and it's like for show, just like the cameras and stuff like that. To now they saying you can't go into some gyms with a camera.
They changed that now? I didn't know that.
Well, I no, I've seen some people
Uh-huh.
and like when they do their videos, I guess they put it out there too, and it's like it'd be like people be like, you can't record up in here, and I'm like, oh, dude, I didn't know they had gyms
Wow,
like that.
I didn't either. It's a first. But yeah, it's definitely changed the game because it's given, people more exposure and a platform, to be seen. So in that sense, yeah.
Is it more pressure?
What do you mean by that?
Because like now it's like everybody's trying to be like a, what I'm saying, like a you know, say a personal trainer and all that, and you see people on IG working out and like, you know, it's like I don't need no trainer and all that. So is that kind of like pushing the physical? I mean, the personal trainer out the game,
I
or
wouldn't say
it's not changing nothing?
I wouldn't say it's pushing the personal trainer out the game. I believe that, you know, there's enough out there for everybody,
Hmm.
you know, and people choose me because, you know, I'm the best fit for them. And then they may choose somebody else because, you know, they suit them better. So, no, I think it's enough out there for us all. You
Yeah.
know,
What do you think is the is there a hard part being a trainer? Like, you know what I'm saying, a personal trainer? Is it any like difficulties into it? You know what I'm saying?
um, I would say a difficulty is when
Like,
I'm pushing more for you than you're pushing for yourself.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think you
That
too hard on people
I
sometimes?
wouldn't say I'm too hard. I just know like if I did it, you know, and I'm still doing it and I am a, you know, single mom with,
Hmm.
you know, 3 kids and you know, I'm still doing it and maintaining it. I feel like, you know, everybody, you know,
Yeah.
you can do it. But the purpose of hiring the trainer is to follow the script, you know. So if you're not going to follow the script, then I'm, you know, pushing more for you to,
Hmm.
you know, for your goals is like that can be frustrating because I can't want it more than you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to help you through it, but you have to want it more.
Yeah.
So in that sense it can be frustrating.
You deal with that sometimes.
I've experienced that sometimes.
Where you got?
Yes.
I can see some be like, man, no, I'm done. I'm done. And you see some people be like, two more, and they be like, I can't do it. Two more. Like I follow these guys on IG, and man, like I forgot the name of it. It's a group of guys. They in the gym, and the way they talk to each other, it's like they cursing each other. Like he lifted, he's
Uh-huh.
like, "You better," like he in his face and like, "Give me one more." And then they get up and then they throw the
Yeah.
weight down and they like, "Oh,"
Mm-mm.
like,
But
it's
see,
like,
everybody's different. I'm going to push you, but I'm not going to be screaming and cursing at you, you know, all in your face. Like, I don't get that, but I'm going to push you. Like,
Mhm.
you know, come on, you can do it. Another set, you know. So I'm in their ear. And when it's something about hearing my voice, you know, that pushes them to do that extra set or
Mhm.
two. Yeah.
um, I want to go back to like as far as like your juices. Now, you say you have the juice where it's like a 72-hour thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's to cleanse you out.
Yes.
Do you have other kind of juices as far as for people to take?
Mm.
Other than like just something healthy for them to take just if they thirsty or anything
But
like that.
that can be used as that too. If they don't want to like do the system, they can just purchase the juice and drink it. You know, I have people that have done that. They
Okay.
just buy like I sell it by the gallon or the individual bottles, and some people are just drinking it. You know, of course they're gonna get you know the nutrition from it, but they
Hmm.
just don't follow you know the guide and do the full detox. So you can do it because they are really good. If anybody's on there, Trina's had my juices.
Trina had the juice.
Yeah, she's had
Yeah,
them.
she
She's
said
done
the
it.
juice fast and it's excellent too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Trina went all out, and I be seeing Trina be working out and doing her,
Trina
you know
be
what I'm
getting
saying,
it.
getting in shape because Trina has
Mm-hmm.
some twins, and you know what I'm
See,
saying,
no
and she
excuses.
and she did her
Twins.
thing. And you know what? One time I don't know why I brought Trina. She had a baby shower. I think I bought like a girl set and a boy set.
Uh-huh.
I think she had what, two girls?
She has 2 girls.
Yeah, I don't know why I bought a boy set and a girl set. I don't know why she had twins, like a boy and a girl. And then when I brought, she said, "You know, you bought like a boy set." I was like, "What?" I said, "I thought you having a boy." She said, "No, I'm having two girls." I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, damn."
It's
I said, "I think the
funny.
receipt is there." So if you want to bring it back, I was like, "Damn," I felt so embarrassed and stuff, man. A girl and a
That's
boy set.
funny.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man, for sure. My bad, Trina, though. But man, like I like if anybody is going through like depression and you know, like if you lose somebody, any kind of problems or whatever, if you're looking for a therapist, Trina is the therapist that you should hit up. You know what I'm saying? And she's very dope. She's very relatable. Um, this is important to a lot of people. She's black, you know, so if that make you feel comfortable, you know, there you go. Because some, you know, sometimes when you're talking to a therapist, some people might not, you know, they're reluctant to tell their problems. So, you know, hopefully, you know, she's a black woman. Hopefully, people will feel comfortable with that. So, that's just how it is with like doctors too. You know what I'm saying? I know some people be like, "Is it a black doctor or whatever?" So, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Trina and stuff. So, uh, but let's get back to what I'm saying, working out and stuff like that. How would you tell? What would you say to somebody who like is inconsistent that they work out but they're not consistent with it? What do you think would help them?
Get on a schedule.
They need to plan it out.
Plan it out.
Instead of freestyling.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a scripture says, people, what is it? Without a vision, something, but without a vision, you can't see it in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it. So, of course, it's going to be inconsistent. It's not sitting in front of you. So, you want to have a vision, write it out, make it plain.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scripture. It came back to me.
Gotcha.
Write it out, make it plain, on paper. So, look at this is my work schedule, right?
Mm-hmm.
Write your work schedule down. Okay, where can I fit my workouts in? Whether that is early in the morning, on your hour lunch break, or after work. I always recommend doing it as early as possible. Most people work 8 to 5, 9 to 5.
Something like that.
So
Yep.
if you can get up early in the morning and get it done at 5 a.m., there you go.
Yeah.
It's out the way.
Yeah, if you want it, you really, you know what I'm saying?
You really do it, but make the vision plain. Write it out.
Yeah.
Even with your meals, like prep. This is what I'm eating on this day,
Yeah. For sure. And I think that's really most important too, because when people want to work out, I think they just kind of jump into it and they be like, you know what, I'm finna work out.
I'm do it.
Yeah, I'm finna work out today.
You have to know.
Yeah, and then when
What
they
are
feel
you gonna do?
and when they feel it again, like 3 days later, they be like, man, I'm finna go to the gym today.
Mhm.
Like it's like you said, it's not structured. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not, you know what I'm saying, put into the game plan of what they gonna do.
Write a schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
Or even in your phone, you wanna have a schedule. Like on this day at this time, I'm working on this.
Okay.
Get it to where you have your 5 days. So once you have it written out.
Okay, I didn't know this. Trina just said you do virtual training too.
Yes.
How does that work?
A lot of my clients have iPhones, so we just do it through FaceTime.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's kind of like the thing when the people be riding the bikes together. Okay.
Like on the, what is that? The Peloton.
Yeah, the Peloton and stuff. Okay, dang. So I guess that's how, technology has transformed as far as, you know what I'm saying, like training and stuff. Like,
and
dang.
My clients are full of sweat from working out with a pair of dumbbells in their living room or
Hey, you see, I got a few dumbbells. I got
Listen, that's all you need. A pair of dumbbells.
That's what they should start with.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Kayla said she taking some notes.
Yep, take them, girl.
She say she motivated. Yeah. Hey, just hit her up. Just inbox them. Maybe you could go to a couple of workouts and stuff for Kayla and get right. You know what I'm saying? She say she feeling motivated. She taking. Yeah. Yeah. What's a pet peeve of yours when you go to the gym? You got any pet peeves or anything you get into?
I haven't been in the gym in so long. I work out from home, but what would be a pet?
Yeah, what's a pet peeve for you?
Not wiping off the machine when you're done. Like you just leave your sweat all over the machines. Like, please, people, when you're done with the machines, get the wipes.
Yeah.
And wipe them down.
I know
off the germs. That's a pet peeve.
I know it was real big during that COVID thing. Like everybody, like gym, they do wiping it down and all that and
we
stuff.
Don't want your germs. We don't want to get sick. Come on, wipe it down.
Yeah, for sure. You know what? I'm still tripping about when you said as far as like working out, like stretching before you work out and stretching after you work out. Man, that's like that's probably
yes, you have.
That's gonna be the biggest thing I'm gonna take away after this show is like, you know what I'm saying, when you work out and stuff. And what about like any like athletes and stuff like that? If you had to train like your list as far as like that, who would you love to train as far as like a celebrity athlete or something if you could? Who would be on your wish list to train?
Oh my God. I don't know. I've never thought of that. Yeah, I see. But you said athlete or celebrity, or
it could be both.
Megan Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, making good. I think she be working out too.
She do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I seen her like she working out. She in great shape too.
She
She
is.
had like some little cut top on one time, and she was
Mm-hmm.
showing her abs. I was like, damn. And she with
Yeah.
old boy
She
now.
look good.
He be working out
They
too.
both look good.
Yeah, he
Yep.
be working out too. He did that. He did what did he do? The boxing movie
I can't think of his
um
doggone name.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. I can see his face. I can't think
Oh
of his
man,
name.
I forgot
They're
his
married
name.
now.
Yeah, they.
Uh-huh. They have a fitness. They have. I don't know if it's a gym that they're opening or is it
Oh,
a
for real?
fitness clothing line or something. They're getting off into the fitness world now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because I mean, hey, they both. I mean, they like you said, they both in incredible shape and stuff. So, um, another main thing that I took from this is like if when somebody wants to work out, like you need to be 100% committed if you're gonna really want to see results.
Yep. And listen, I've been there where you just kind of push it off. People start when they are ready, and I understand that so. But you have to be, like you said, committed in order for it to work. You can't jump in it and you're not ready. So I would say get mentally prepared. Start mentally preparing yourself.
Yeah. Um, how has that transition been as far as you like not going to the gym no more and
Mm-hmm.
then like working out at home, or if that's something that you needed to do as far as working out at home as far as to fit your lifestyle?
Yeah, so working at home fits my lifestyle because, like, when we were talking earlier, I'm homeschooling my daughter. So
Hmm.
that just fits, for right now. But I'm okay with it because one thing I'm going to do, my kids are going to come first. I have to do what I have to do to fit it in and make it work for them.
Yeah.
So,
I think one of your kids just she said I had to figure out how to get in this chat. So proud of you, mama. Deanna.
Diana, that's my mom. Hey,
Oh,
mama.
that's your mama?
Hey,
Oh, she
mom.
did put mama. Okay, mama on the scene. Shout out to mom. Man, she on YouTube. Shout out to mom on YouTube. You definitely get a shout out for sure for being on the YouTube. I try to tell everybody to go on YouTube. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Shout outs to mom. So when mom she said she had to figure out how to get into the chat.
Yeah,
That sound
there
like my
you go.
mama. That's
That's right. She's supporting her baby.
you be getting mom to work out too? Mom be trying.
She hasn't in a while, but you know what? When I first started out, she was doing it. She was supporting me and my sisters. I had some of my sisters that worked out with me.
For
But
sure. The family thing.
uh huh.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. Look, mom on the scene. She said, hey. Yeah, my mom be wanting to come in, but my mom can't figure it out. She just be watching. She like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and just watch it, and I'll call them after the show. Like after the show, my mom always call me out. She like, yeah, and sometimes she be like, you need to watch your cursing and stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, mom, or whatever. So, but I appreciate your mom for jumping on the YouTube. I be trying to get people to tap in on the YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Mom, make sure you like the channel and stuff like that. I'll shout you out more often and stuff. So. You know what, that inspired me. Maybe as far as walking, I need to get my mom and we could go walking or something like
Start
that.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yes.
ask mom if she want to go walking. I don't know. She might turn me down because my dad be going walking and he don't.
She don't go with
She
him?
don't go with him, so I know she ain't gonna go with me or whatever. I'm gonna have to do something to have her chase me or whatever to
Okay.
get on her nerves. Then she might try to chase me or something. That get her exercising and stuff. So
Tell her that's the way to start walking.
yeah, because you say, I need to exercise. I need to do something. Well, there you go, right there, mom. Look, Jaja. Jaja already know. Jaja mom, Jaja mom, me and Jaja mom, we real cool. It's something about the moms, man. I'm cool with the moms or whatever. Jaja mom, appreciate Jaja mom for tapping in too or whatever. But before we get out of here, like let's go back to how can somebody reach you as far as like, what I'm saying, if they want to, get personal trained by you, if they want to get, the drinks by you and all that. How do they go by Facebook? Do you have an email or IG or what?
Facebook is the main platform that I use for my business. So that's Sharon Marie,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see
And
the profile with me on there. Just message me on Messenger. I check it at least once a day. I'm checking my Messenger and seeing if I had have any messages or have any message request in there.
okay, all right. So, and how does your how does the process go? Like as far as like the training, is it like the courses? Is like some boot camps and all that. When your next boot camp?
My next boot camp will probably be next year.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll probably be next year, springtime. I always run it. It's like spring, summer, fall.
Okay. Oh, you
Hmm.
already did your fall?
I'm doing it now at the 5 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's too late once you
Uh-huh.
start.
Yeah.
5 a.m. Y'all better get on it. Set them times and stuff like that. What's the most important thing for somebody if they wanna if you telling them like if they want to get in shape or whatever, what's the most important thing you would tell them if they come to you like, man, I want to get in shape, I wanna do this, I wanna do that.
Um, Physical is good, right? But I always say that's like 20%, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's 80% what you eat. So what I
Mm,
would say is, you want to start changing what you eat,
yeah.
you know. And like I mentioned earlier, that can be, taking out the sodas, taking out the candy, just little by little, and you just want to make sure you're eating accordingly. So starting there.
Yeah.
And then the physical part, of course, starting to walking 30 minutes a day, 5 times, 5 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Start there.
Yeah. And I think that's the major thing too. If somebody is not seeing the results that they want, I think like because like I just like to revert back to when I was working out. I think I was working out like 4 or 5 times a week,
Hmm.
but like you said, my eating habit didn't change. Like I was consistently working out, but my eating habit wasn't changing.
Can't outwork a bad diet, is what they say.
Yeah.
So, like as I said, the eating part is what's most important.
Yeah.
Is definitely what's most important. You have to make sure you're eating, every 3 hours, so your metabolism is operating as it should too. But if you're working out and you're still eating bad, you're not going to see results. So if you do,
Mm.
it's not going to be the results that you're seeking. But I wouldn't want to, don't think of it as like, okay, I just want to lose some weight.
Mm-hmm.
How about shift your mindset? You know what? I'm going to make this a lifestyle. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is going to be a lifestyle thing. This is something that I'm going to incorporate every day,
Mm-hmm.
in my life because I want to be healthy. I want to live, a long and healthy life. I
Yeah.
don't want to be sick. I don't want to have diseases because what I tend to see is people want to change their lifestyle after they get sick.
Yeah.
However, if you start now before you get sick, you can prevent the
Mm-hmm.
sickness that
Yeah.
comes with the fasting and the detoxing. Um, there's healing in detoxing. There's healing in fasting.
Yeah.
So you definitely, I would say, do that too.
And I think that's the what you said too. Like making it, you got to make it a lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, some people are just working out just to be like, I got to lose 20
Mm-hmm.
pounds. And I think the people that really like lose the weight that they want, like it's the ones that make it a lifestyle. Because when you
Mm-hmm.
lose that 20 pounds, then you just keep going. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You just create another goal or whatever. And now it's like, okay, let me develop my abs since I lost the 20 pounds, or let me do
Mm-hmm.
this or that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, like you just have to make it a lifestyle. I think with anything that you do, if you want to be successful, you got to make it a lifestyle.
Because the physical part is just like the surface. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we want to look good, but when you dive in deeper into that, it's like, I want to be healthy. I want to be whole.
Yeah.
Your body is your temple. And we only get one body. We only get one life,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to keep doing things to hurt it.
Yeah.
You want to start putting things in it to heal it and repair it so you can live a long life. So it's more than the physical.
Yeah.
It's a spiritual and a mental aspect to it as well.
Yeah. And I think that was my fault too. Like I had the physical part
Mhm.
going. It was just like mentally, like
Mhm.
the food and just transitioning. And when you think about it, like some of that food that you eat is low key a drug because like it be so good you don't want to let it go.
Mhm.
It's like, man, I don't want to let go of this fried chicken from
Mhm.
from John Seafood, like
Right.
like salt and pepper chicken wings or something. And sometimes like if you really want to make that transition, you gotta what I'm saying, it's the mental part that you gotta
Mhm.
get through.
And if you fast from it, your body will no longer desire it.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you start doing the detoxing stuff and getting it, flushing that stuff out of your body. I know personally myself, I've experienced it. Once I flushed it out, as well as my clients that have done my, juicing system, once we flush that out, you no longer have that, you don't have the desire for that stuff
Yeah.
at all. So push it out, get
Yes.
rid of it so you don't crave it.
Where Kayla, she said, we saying all the things that she love, them chicken wings. Where Kayla, you gotta let go of the chicken wings, you gotta let go of the sweet tea and the lemonade. You know what I'm saying? You let that go. But yeah, like you said, mentally, that's the main thing that we have to conquer because the
Mm-hmm.
physical part is easy.
Yep. There's
But
gonna be times where you don't look. There's times like I do not look. I don't wake up every day and say, "Yay, to work out."
for sure.
No,
Yeah.
it's times where I have to, where the discipline and the determination and just the overall goal is just like Sharon. Once you get up and you do this, you're gonna feel better. Right now in this very moment, I don't feel like getting out of this bed and working out, but I know once I get up and put these clothes on and do my workout, I'm going to feel better. So it's just mentally you have to talk to yourself,
Yeah.
mentally motivate yourself.
Yeah. For sure. Hey, I be motivating myself mentally all the time.
Yeah.
It's like I be doing some Ray Lewis. If people don't know who Ray Lewis is, the football player, he used to have those phenomenal speeches. I
Mm-hmm.
be motivating myself all the time,
Yeah.
daily, for sure. Shout out to Travis Simeon. You know him? Y'all got the same. That's
Simeon.
Travis Simeon.
Mm-mm.
Simon?
Simon. Oh yeah.
Travis Simon, my bad.
Uh-huh.
Okay, shout out to Trav on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube gang, man. For real though. I'm gonna have to start doing something for people on YouTube or whatever. Um, but yeah, man, I just want to say I appreciate you. I know we could have dove deep, 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 deep as far as like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
as far as like people wanting to get into shape because you want to get into shape physically and mentally or whatever. But I want to appreciate you for coming on and just giving people the inspiration and sharing how you transition and what got you inspired into, you know what I'm saying, getting into shape and stuff like that. Um, but like I said, hey, if y'all want a part two, you know what I'm saying, just hit me up or whatever. We can, you know what I'm saying, I can hit
Yeah.
up and see if she free and we can dive in with the deeper details and stuff if y'all want to do
'Cause
that.
it's a lot that we can it's a lot because like I said, it's more than just the physical aspect. It is so much more than that.
Okay, well, let me ask you one more thing before we get out of here. As far as mentally, how has it changed you? As far as like, you know, you getting into shape and physical fitness and, you know what I'm saying, how has it changed you mentally from when you started to now?
I'm definitely more confident.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely stronger, not just physically, but just as a woman, period.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stronger. So I see like I've started from here and I've got here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It took so much to do that. So I apply that to everything in life. It's like you got to keep pushing. On the days you're sad, it's a bad day. You got to keep pushing. It's going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
So it's molded me into the woman that I am today.
For sure. For sure. Everybody, I appreciate y'all for watching in. All the people that commented, all the people that was on YouTube for sure. Shout out to the YouTube gang. Shout out to all the people that's on Patreon for sure. I'm on Patreon now, so if y'all want to support your boy, you know what I'm saying, hit up the Patreon too. But like I said, man, we finna get out of here, man. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all be blessed out there. Y'all be safe out there, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all the support.
Peace,
And
y'all.
we gone. We out of here for sure.